What's going on, guys? Play Gaming here, back with another Epic 7 video, and today we're taking on Belian, last boss of episode 3 on account number 2, and this one, it took me a little bit longer just because we had no damage mitigation. And so Belian is a pretty tough boss. It did take me quite a bit of runs. You know, I try to do it without Adventurer Raz. Now, you don't necessarily need him, but having some type of knight that can take some damage. I believe we do have him on Aureus. This first run, when you first started off, you really want to DPS down the ad. So she has, I think, like 2 dogs and like that little robot thing. You take those out before you can actually start dealing damage. After you take out the main 3 ads, she summons 3 more. And the ones that she summons are soldiers. So you'll do the exact same thing. You'll take out the soldiers. And then after you do that, you can start DPSing her down. As you can see here, we finally got to the second phase where she has a timer and she counts down. The 3, the 2, and I think there's a 1, or maybe we bypassed the 1, but it's 3 buffs or more. She like deals insane damage and like debuffs you, bombs, all that stuff. The 2 is 2 buffs, 2 or more buffs, and then I think it's 1 or more buff. I think it counts down, but I might be wrong here. I only saw the 2, so just make sure that you don't have a lot of buffs up during the countdown phase. If you don't, you should be good to go. You can just straight DPS her down. I think the hardest phase is her 3rd phase, or the last phase, where she puts up a counter buff. And so the counter buff here is very, very annoying. The good thing though is we have a Landy, so her S3 can't be countered. And we can still deal a decent amount of damage. As you can see here, I was in a pretty tough spot, but Momo's able to clutch things out. We have Falconer Flurry this time instead of the Luna, because I was thinking maybe we just bring DPS and DPS her down, but that didn't work. I know what some people have been doing is just bring 4 Soul Weavers or 4 tanks and just whittle her down that way. Just set it for an hour and you're good to go. But we kind of did something like that. Falconer Flurry is on Adamant Shield, I believe, and our Adventurer Raz is on Aureus. So we got Adamant plus Aureus, plus a healer and a cleanser, and then we have a DPS and Landy, right? So we got 3 supports, 1 DPS is just pretty much protect the Landy comp. My Landy does not make it towards the very end. We had maybe like, I think 10% health left. She goes down, but the good thing is that, we can rely on a support, and we just need to clear this once for now. Even if we don't get the 3 stars, that's fine. We can come back to this and redo it. But the main goal here is to clear it once, right? Because once you clear it for the very first time, you get access to the second Selective Summon, which is something that we're going to jump into here in a little bit. But I'll show you all of the units that we ended up going with in this run. We have Momo, Falconer Flurry, Adventurer Raz, and Landy. We got kind of lucky there that our support was actually pretty decent, but we do got Falconer Flurry here. She is on Adamant Shield, 232 speed. The only thing that's different from maybe like the last video is she's on immunity set, so 232 on immunity set. Fairly decent effectiveness. We got Landy here, pretty much the exact same build from the start of this new account. Free attack set, free crit set, and we're pretty much good to go. Adventurer Raz here, I did switch up his build from the last crafting video. So he is 190 speed, 25k HP, 1.4k defense, has some effect res, but Aureus really helps with that damage mitigation. We got Momo. Momo's Momo, she's the best cleanser, healer early on, and that's why we bring her everywhere. All right, so now that we got Belian out of the way, finished up episode 3, we're able to do our second Selective Summon. And so this one is going to be pretty big if we can get someone good out of the Selective Summon. We do have a 30-10 pool, I guess you can say, and we're just hoping for the best, right? On a new account, you're really wanting as many units as possible. as many 5 stars as possible that are going to help you progress through the game. Ada is not one of them, so we will not be keeping this role. We already have Ada. We actually got her from like one of the element summons, right? So we're just gonna keep going, and we're hoping we can continue to pull 5 stars within these 30 summons. You know, I'm not sure who would be good for this account, because in the end it's all RNG, right? It's all RNG. And, you know, we're just wanting to pull 5 stars as long as they're not dupes. And for a brand new account, it's difficult to get dupes. You know, Ervalen here, he is new, but we're not going to go with Ervalen. But we'll go ahead and just record this for now, because in case we don't pull anyone other, then it'll just have to be Ervalen. We do have Banshee 13 on farm, so he is a grass unit that could potentially help me to one-shot Banshee 13 in the future, right? In the future. But he is another DPS unit that could potentially work for this account, if we'll get anybody, but we'll take it. Shuri, though, this guy's been popping up. Come on, something good. Yeah, no. Oof. Feels bad. No shines at all in that one. If we can get a 5-star with some 4-star artifacts, that's gonna be pretty big too. We got a 5-star artifact, but that's not what we want. It's not okay. Come on. All right, got a little shine here. Politis. So Politis is actually really good. On this account, however, I mean, I guess we could put her on defense instead of bringing in Ervalen. That's kind of a tough one. I think we're gonna have to keep Politis just because we don't have a lot of fire units, and I don't know, Politis is gonna be one of those units that is mainly PvP focused, as opposed to Ervalen that could potentially help us one-shot Banshee 13. But we kind of want units. We got a lot of grass units in this one. We'll keep Politis. We'll keep Politis, and I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll keep Politis. We still got the chance to get at least one more 5-star. Alencia. Talking about grass units, we would definitely take Alencia here, but as I mentioned, we want someone with some support at least. And even though Alencia is really good, we do have Landy, right? We have a Landy, we have AoE, and it has to be someone better than that, or in another element that's not grass units. But we'll keep going. Maybe we'll end up taking Politis, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. But you can definitely pick up any of those units that I passed on, maybe except Ervalen, because he's, I don't know. No, I'm not a fan of Belian. CC, Fire CC, another great unit, but we already have Adventurer Raz as a knight. Fire CC here does provide different type of utility. So early on, the immunity on the S3 is actually pretty huge, since we don't have any immunity sets. We only have like one or two immunity sets. Being able to provide a team-wide immunity to start off is pretty big when you're first starting off, but at the same time, in order to really utilize her kit, you need her to go fast. So you need to go before your entire team to be able to put up the S3, give everybody immunity. Huge, but nothing there. I think we get another guaranteed at the 20 mark. Okay, we got one here, so that's actually pretty nice. Pretty nice. Come on. Come on, Ada. Ada really wants to come home, but we already have an Ada. She's getting buffed soon, so that's actually pretty decent, but I'm not farming Wyvern. She is an ice unit. She is AoE. I already have her on this account, so that's a reason why we're passing. With her buffs, though, I think she's going to be pretty nice. Pretty nice. Bomb Model Kana. We're going to unlock her for free, so definitely a unit you can pass. We don't need to keep her. Even the imprints for her aren't anything that I would want to keep. Here's Ervalin again. What do we get here? Ervalin, Sasha Thanos, and that's pretty much it. So we'll get at least one more 5-star. We'll get another 5-star here. That's fine. If it's Politis with more, really? Another, is that 3 times, 4 times? No Ada. We will. Okay. Feels bad, no shine. Feels bad, no shine. Come on. Keep giving me the shines. We want the 5 stars. We want some 5 stars here. Come on. Okay, there we go. Very nice. If this is Ada again, another potentially good unit to pick up. Ilanov, even though her gear requirement I think is kind of high, just because you want her to deal damage, her kit is kind of decent. So her S3 attacks all enemies, so it's an AoE. She gives everybody a crit damage buff, and then she gives herself immunity. So it's kind of nice, but at the same time, you do want her to kind of go before your team just to give them the crit damage buff. And then let's see what else we get here. Maybe we get some more 5 stars along the way. We only got a couple more. We got 5 more. We get a guaranteed at the end, right? A guaranteed 5 stars. So we'll be able to at least, hey, speaking of, very nice. Come on, we want the 5 stars on the right. On the right, come on. Nope. Got a couple more here. So it looks like we're probably going to end up taking Politis. And I think that'll be a good addition to the roster. It'll help us climb a little bit. Eventually we'll get gear. Right now, I mean, it doesn't really matter who we're able to pick up here because of the gear situation, right? In the end, we still have to be able to gear them. And if we don't have the gear, it doesn't matter what units we have. So on this one, let's see who we get. I guarantee it's going to be Ida again, isn't it? Hey, Mort. It's Mort. Even though he is a grass unit, he does provide a lot of utility in Banshee. He'd be kind of cool, but I think his gear requirement is also kind of high, especially for a new player. Because you have to build him with crit chance, crit damage, decent speed, HP, defense, and you got to kind of invest high skill ups. Politis, on the other hand, you can go the minimum skill ups, and she's very, very usable. I think it'd be kind of fun to build a counter Politis, maybe if that can happen in the future. So, yeah, Mort. Okay, so we're gonna go with Politis. We didn't get anything usable. We got a couple of grass stuff. Yeah, this artifact, not that great, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Politis there. You know, depending on what units you get, in the end, it doesn't matter if you don't have the gear, right? But that's going to be it for me. Let me know your thoughts about the current selection, how you're doing, if you're a new player, if you just finished up episode 3, you know, who are you hoping to get? Who did you end up pulling for your selective summon? Let me know in the comment section below. Like always, if you happen to enjoy the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hey, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.